Your childhood is still controlling how you deal with money. Have you ever thought that the financial problems you face today might not have started in adulthood? In fact, they may have been created long ago when you were still a child. Yes, the thoughts and feelings you absorbed during childhood about what it means to have money, spend, or even be rich are still influencing your financial decisions today. For years, we've heard things like, money doesn't bring happiness, money doesn't grow on trees, or you have to work hard and suffer to make money. Without realizing it, these phrases programmed our minds to see money in a specific way. And the most surprising thing, these beliefs have become automatic, guiding your actions and keeping you trapped in a cycle that feels impossible to break. If you feel like no matter how hard you try, money always slips through your fingers, it's because these beliefs may still be influencing you today. In this video, I'll show you how to identify these limiting beliefs, understand how they were formed, and most importantly, how to start freeing yourself from them. How beliefs are formed in childhood. During childhood, our brain works like a sponge, absorbing everything we hear, see, and feel around us. The messages we receive about money are imprinted directly into our subconscious, creating the foundation for how we handle finances as adults. Imagine for a moment that your subconscious is like a garden. In childhood, the seeds planted there came from the words of our parents, teachers, friends, and even from television. And over time, those seeds grow into plants that shape our view of the financial world. For example, if you grew up hearing that money is the root of all evil, it's likely that this belief has taken root in your subconscious, making you associate wealth with something negative. Or maybe you saw your parents struggling to pay bills, always saying, "You can't have it all in life." This idea of scarcity may have created in you the feeling that money is something hard to get, and that life will always be a financial struggle. These messages end up transforming into limiting beliefs, and no matter how much you try to change your situation, your actions are still being guided by these invisible programs that continue to control how you relate to money. What's worse, since these beliefs operate at a subconscious level, we often don't even realize they're there. How to identify your limiting beliefs about money? To begin changing your relationship with money, it's essential to identify the beliefs behind your financial decisions. But how can we do that when these beliefs are often invisible? The first step is to observe how you react to money and financial opportunities in your daily life. Try this exercise. Every time you think about money, ask yourself, how do I really feel when I think about it? Do you feel anxiety, fear, guilt, or shame? These emotions can be important clues to identifying the beliefs rooted deep in your mind. For example, if you feel like you need to justify every purchase you make, even if it's something you really need, it may be because you have a belief that spending money is wrong, or that you don't deserve to treat yourself to something better. On the other hand, if you avoid checking your bank balance, there might be a belief that money is stressful or that you can't handle financial responsibilities. As you identify these reactions, start writing down the phrases that come to mind about money. Phrases like, "I never have enough," "Money is for lucky people," or "I'm not good with numbers" may seem trivial, but they're a direct reflection of the limiting beliefs shaping your financial life. Childhood beliefs and the role of parents. It's important to understand that many of these beliefs didn't come out of nowhere. They are like emotional inheritances we carry throughout our lives. If your parents often argued about money, it's likely you learned that money is a source of conflict and stress. This can make you avoid conversations about finances, for fear of creating tension in your relationships. Similarly, if your parents saved every penny and constantly worried about expenses, you probably absorbed the idea that money is fragile and needs to be protected. This belief may manifest as a reluctance to make investments, even when those investments could bring more security and comfort in the future. But it's not about blaming our parents or upbringing. They did the best they could with the information they had at the time. What matters now is that you have the chance to reprogram these beliefs and create a new relationship with money. How limiting beliefs affect your finances? You might be wondering, but how exactly do these beliefs affect my wallet? The truth is that our beliefs act as a filter that shapes how we see opportunities around us. If you believe money is hard to make, you'll likely keep seeking jobs or activities that confirm that belief. Even if a higher paying opportunity arises, your mind might ignore it or think you're not ready. On the other hand, when you begin changing these beliefs, it's like adjusting the lens through which you see the world. You start noticing new possibilities, new ways to earn, and even how to manage what you already have. A common example is the shift in how people approach investments. Many people avoid investing out of fear of losing money, but when you start seeing money as a resource that can grow rather than something that must just be saved, your perspective completely changes. And here's the big insight. When you reprogram the beliefs that limit your view, you start acting differently. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach now appear as challenges you're capable of overcoming. And that's what opens the door to a new financial reality. How to reprogram your beliefs and attract abundance. Now that you've identified the beliefs holding you back, let's talk about how to reprogram them. One of the most powerful ways to change these beliefs is through the practice of positive affirmations. It might seem simple, but by repeating affirmations that contradict limiting beliefs, you begin to weaken their power and create space for new ideas. For example, if you identify that you believe, "I'm not good with money," start repeating every day, "I am capable of managing my money wisely." Do this in front of the mirror, looking directly into your eyes. This helps reinforce the new message in your subconscious, creating a new pattern of thought. Another powerful technique is visualization. Close your eyes for a few minutes and imagine yourself in a scenario where money flows easily into your life. See yourself receiving that money with joy, using it to achieve your dreams and investing wisely. The more detailed this visualization is, the more real it becomes to your brain, helping create new neural connections that reinforce the belief in abundance. And finally, practice forgiveness. That's right, forgive yourself and your parents for any negative belief about money you may have inherited. Forgiveness is a way to release the emotional weight these beliefs carry, allowing new ideas to take root. Every time you feel anger or guilt over a financial situation, it's like reinforcing the limiting belief. But when you forgive, you release the power that belief had over you, the importance of seeking new financial role models. In addition to reprogramming your beliefs, it's essential to seek new role models for financial success. Watch stories of people who overcame scarcity, read books that show how money can be a positive tool, and find inspiration in success stories. These new references help reinforce the idea that wealth is possible for everyone, including you. The more you expose your mind to these new stories, the easier it becomes to replace old beliefs. And if you want to dive deeper into how these new references can transform your financial life, don't miss the video that's now appearing on your screen. In it, I explain in detail how gratitude and mental reprogramming can accelerate this transformation process even more. Click now, and I'll see you there to continue this journey together.